Alrighty, I'm back down here in Volusia. I was here about 3 weeks ago. My dad, and unfortunately, down here with the USAC, and unfortunately my motorhome had an engine failure, but it wasn't massive, but it wasn't small. Long story short, I needed to get back down here to pick it up, hitch a ride with the TK Concrete Vermeer car. Actually, this team is the team where my sprint car come from. Come down to Volusia just to help them out. Thank them for really helping me get down here, saved me a flight and a lot of screwing around with getting to the airports, Ubers and other stuff like that. To make this quick video while we're in a corporate racing professional landscape like the Outlaws about racing sponsorship. Now, the reason I wanted to make this is a lot know, like, I don't come from racing money. For what I do, like, we could afford a real nice wingles and just scrape a 360 program if I found enough sponsors, which I did the year I did it. But since then I've been lucky enough to drive for other people. I don't usually bring a lot, if anything, with that, but the graph I've been seeing on is about sponsorship is how people approach it. Firstly, it's an unfortunate world we live in. The reason these guys get all the big sponsorships because they make the most money back for the client. Or no, it seems morally wrong that, say, Jason Johnson Racing has a big sponsor like Old Bar on it or something like that. It's just the way it is, like all their product sponsorship and all that. The sponsors aren't there to help you out. They're there to help you out and make you succeed, but the main thing is they need a return on their investment. So my first point, preach what you can do for them rather than what they can do for you, which is what I see. So that comes into point, for example, like, if this comes to a point, starting off with a new sponsor, promising and over-delivering. So say you're going to do this, this, and this, do more than that. I will go back another step. Number 2 is, how do you even approach a sponsor? See, this is another thing I've seen that gives me a gripe. When you post on there saying, I need a spot, like, if anyone would like sponsorship, please hit us up, you know, like, unfortunately it's a saturated market. Like, everyone is wanting, like, even these teams are all wanting the same stuff you do. How are you going to stand out for one? They're not just going to, like, a big sponsor's not just going to message you out of the blue. I try to knock down heaps of doors and it's nerve-wracking, trust me. I still hate it. I'm probably one of the most socially anxious people. It's nerve-wracking to reach out, and I think that's just an easy out. People try, just put on their Facebook page saying, hey, we're looking for sponsorship here. If you'd like to, if you're interested, get in touch. People are just going to look at that and just swipe past it, honestly. Good on those who get it, but I try avoid doing that. I've probably done it once. If you really look, a lot of these guys can struggle to put funding together. So my next thing is probably the hardest thing to do, and this is how I build my partnerships. You gotta build the relationship first before you ask for anything, you know, like, as again, you're not asking for stuff for you. I have to say that in a way is you're wanting to work together. You can have a generic template for a proposal, or, well, I like to call them marketing decks, but they're even still getting a little obsolete if you just want, say, a product sponsorship and you don't know the company. I honestly like to do this process. I like to sort of try build a relationship with someone that, like, this could take years. I'm just going to cold call them. Like, I want to just treat them like people. I think everyone, and PRI is the worst example for that. I got a better deal with Rod End Supply because I literally just went in, I didn't expect it, but I just went and spoke to them like they were regular people. Like, and how hard is that, you know? Like, I wasn't going there to pitch something, and I wasn't going there to try to get free stuff. I was just I already reached out and we got a little bit of a partnership deal, but then they sort of went above and they really liked who I was, and that's part of it. So yeah, I think the cold calls, even nearly the decks are dead unless you're really personalizing them based on a connection you've made prior. For just a random person, I just don't think it's the way to go. Another thing, just because it's the easy way out of just putting on your Facebook page and hoping that someone messages you. Reach out and make sure, like, just take a no as just, if you do it the right way, they should say no, sorry, we just can't right now, and just keep showing up. I think I sent a couple to them 3 or 4 years before they helped me out anyway. We worked together in any way, so a couple of them, ironically, now that I have on board on my American program, I did reach out, and then they've come on when I've sort of established myself a little better. But yeah, you have to have something to sell too. So to say I'm lucky I have, well, I'm not lucky, I've put it out there that I have a YouTube channel, anyone can do it. Along with, I'm probably racing some internationally acclaimed races in a way, which is a good look. So it's just using that to leverage yourself a bit. What else? I think that's nearly it. So yeah, don't be scared to say no. Just think of it as okay, I got to do something a little better. Maybe ask why they say no, or any way you can improve, and that just shows you making the effort. Because yeah, I got a lot of my partnerships, guys didn't even want ROI. They just wanted me to succeed, and they knew I was a hard worker, and they some are still with me, some can't because they're retired, but I'm sure if they still had a business, they'd still be on board, you know. But yeah. Alright, we're nearly back at the 55. Alright, so we're back at the 55 again, with a little lap of the pits. That was pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Any questions, drop them below.